Good morning, my Ocean View community members, my fellow citizens of Ocean View. My name is Andrew Sanders. I grew up in Ocean View. Since the age of 3 months, we were forcibly removed from Sunnydale, Noordhoek area to Ocean View. I attended Scorpio Creche, then I attended Marine Primary, and then I completed my high school career at Ocean View Secondary School in the year 1991, of which I was one of the top matric students of that particular year. After which, I felt very inspired by Ocean View teachers at the time. All my educators, in particular Mr. De Story, Mr. Smart, etc., Mrs. Skibadu, and Mrs. Johnson, Erica Johnson. Those were the people the educators that spoke to me a lot, and not only to me, to my classmates as well. And they guided us, and they shown us the route and directions to go, which instilled in me a love for teaching, a love for educating, because that is what the value that I took from my own educators to become a teacher, that inspired me to become a teacher. Yes, as a matriculant or as a person, you have many options that you undertake when you're in matric, when you're in your final year. I can recall that teaching was not my first option, but I think it was probably my third one. I went for interviews to become a warden at Portsmouth Prison, and I think I was accepted, but at the same time I also was accepted at the Peninsula Technikon to become an educator, and I had to make a choice. And it was a difficult one. I had to speak to my parents, in particular my mother, to become a teacher. I'm teaching for 16 years now in Ocean View. I moved from Johannesburg in 2004, and then I started in January 2005 at Ocean View High. It is now June 2020. So yes, I'm here, and I so see myself here for the next 20 years before I reach retirement. But before I do that, I would like to see some changes happening at our school and also in our community. What keeps me going in the education sector is to see the children in front of you. That child that comes to school with no hope. That child that comes to school who's got problems. And the school is the only way where they can vent their anger, their frustration. And the teacher is the only person who listens to them, who helps them, who assists them, and guiding them. And that keeps me going, and that gives me hope for the future of our learners here at Ocean View and in the Ocean View community. What do I like most of my work as an educator? As a teacher, your day is never the same. Your Tuesday is never the same as the Monday. So we have kids with different emotions, different attitudes, that comes from different circumstances. So yes, every day they feel differently, so every day they bring different emotions to the classroom. But then again, to inspire them, to motivate them, and to see the change in them, I've also learned that I cannot hold anything against a learner that is aggressive or gives me discipline problems. Yes, we deal with it, we talk about it, it's difficult, but the next day, I would like to forgive that learner so that we can have a conversation, and so that I can instill in that learner that when we do wrong, we need to accept that we're wrong. We need to be responsible. We need to deal with the consequences and make the necessary changes, and not to make the same mistakes again. So yes, that in my day, besides the teaching, besides standing in the class and teach for 20 minutes, the other 30 or 50 minutes, I need to deal with personality issues. I need to talk to them about life skills, etc. also. So yes, the teaching part is the easy one. Admin, I'm an administrator. I love doing admin. I love having my things in order. I have files for everything. You can ask me anything. I can point you to where you'll find it. I love this community of Ocean View. I've been living in Johannesburg for about almost 10 years, and we moved back for a few reasons. The main reason was for family members. The distance was too far and we missed our family. And then the second one is I grew up in this community. I love nature, I love the ocean, I love the people, I love the community that stands together. And I've been fortunate to move into an area in Ocean View where the community, where the roads people, we are one big family. We are neighbors, we help each other, we assist each other. Where we see there's a need, we assist, we help each other. And even through this COVID experience, I've been fortunate to contribute to our own feeding scheme within our own road, where we help and where we feed the needy families within our road. Also with the COVID experience, as you know, I've tested positive, I've been through the isolation period, and I also can say now that I'm fully recovered. I'm back at school for 3 weeks, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful and I'm grateful for my Creator for giving me that opportunity. It could have been so much different, but I believe that I still have a purpose and I still have a role to play here in the community and in Ocean View, and particularly at the school, where on a daily basis I have learners, I have souls in front of me where I can tap into and direct them to link up with their Creator as well. So yes, I believe that I've got a role and I've got very much work that still needs to be done after this all the way forward. I'm faced with a question, what will I do if I lose everything today? What will I do tomorrow? Well, a simple answer, I start over. And it's going to take some time, but I need to remain positive. And I've also learned that if you reach out to other people, if you help other people, surely they will reach out to you. Surely they will help you. And I will ask for help. Sometimes we sit in our own, we deal with issues, but we don't want to reach out to people. We don't want to ask for help. And yet, there are plenty of help out there in the community and out there in our area, and service providers that can help us. But the point that I'm trying to make is, when you go through a situation, or when you find yourself in a situation where you seem there's no way out, find someone to speak to, find someone to ask for help. It will help a lot. So if I lose everything, I will start over. It's going to take me a while, but I will start over. In life so far, I've learned the very air that I breathe is enough for me to continue. It's enough for me to give hope. Alright? Material things can be replaced, but your health and your relationships with your family and friends will be there forever. So yes, what inspired me and where do I see Ocean View for the next 30 years? Well, as an educator and also as a center manager for the night school, I'm concerned about the drop-off rate of our learners in Ocean View, where learners and parents don't value education. They don't value investing in education. You invest in the tertiary education of your child. It doesn't end with getting a matric. Yes, it's important for you to have matric, but it doesn't end there. It actually starts there. Education is a lifelong activity. So after matric, you need to learn. I've been fortunate to be even at the Houtbay community working there, and I've got learners coming through my hands, completing the matric from nothing, from doing level 4 first, which is equivalent to a grade 9, from there doing their matric, from there going to study part-time to become a teacher, coming back to you and say thank you and showing you that qualification. That gives me joy, that brings me joy. And I'd like to see that more in our community of Ocean View. But we also need more opportunities for learners. We need more skills training centers in Ocean View. If we can have at least one, where our youngsters can be taught the basic skills, plumbing skills, electrical skills, building skills, carpentry skills. Those are the basic skills, and those are the things that will change their mindset, will send them in a different direction of crime. of gangsterism, of using drugs, etc., and becoming a meaningful citizen of Ocean View. I would love to see that. I would love to see Ocean View High School become a beacon of hope, a pillar of strength to our youngsters and even to the community members out there. When learners enter these gates of Ocean View High, they enter to learn and leave to serve. With a skill, coming back, going back, studying further and coming back and giving back. I would like to see youngsters and adults who are in a fortunate position of fostering youngsters, fostering in the sense that guiding them into the direction, like my teachers did, career-wise. Because the opportunities are out there, but it's your mindset. It's how you take and make use of the opportunity that is given or that is presented to you. We are so easy to say, but other people, other ethnic groups, they are getting all the opportunities. It's not the case. I've noticed that those people, they take or they make use of the opportunities that is presented to them. Our community, no, we want things. We don't want to work for things. We don't want to see things coming or developing from our own hands. And we need to change that mindset. So yes, I'm positive about Ocean View. I will remain here in Ocean View. I had opportunities of moving, but I'm not moving out. For evil to succeed or to prevail is for good to do nothing. So yes, all of us have something to do. All of us want to see the change in Ocean View. So let us become the change in Ocean View. No matter how small we start in our own houses. Loving our kids, telling them that we love them, supporting them and being there for them, spending time with them, talking to them, teaching them about life. I would like to thank you for this opportunity so I can share my story and my life story with you. I wish everybody in the community blessings, grace, mercy and love. And I thank you.